Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk about a concept so powerful, so transformative, that it can change the trajectory of your life. That concept is dedication. Dedication is more than just working hard. Dedication is the unwavering commitment to your dreams, the relentless pursuit of excellence, and the refusal to give up no matter how difficult the journey becomes. Imagine a bridge. On one side are your dreams, your goals, your vision. On the other side is reality, the life you want to create. Dedication is the bridge that connects the two. Without it, that gap remains uncrossable, no matter how talented, smart, or fortunate you are. Dedication is not about occasional effort. It is not about motivation that comes and goes. It is about consistency, discipline, and persistence. It is about showing up day after day, even when you feel tired, even when the results are not visible, even when the world seems indifferent to your struggle. Consider the story of Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He was cut from his high school basketball team. Many would have given up. Many would have felt defeated. But Michael Jordan's dedication did not waver. He practiced harder, ran longer, trained every day, and eventually became the player who changed the history of basketball forever. Dedication is also about making choices. Every day you are faced with countless distractions, temptations, and excuses. The dedicated person chooses the harder path, the path that builds skill, character, and resilience. APJ Abdul Kalam, India's missile man, often spoke about discipline and devotion. From his childhood in a small town in Rameswaram to becoming the President of India, he remained committed to his studies, his experiments, and his vision to serve the nation. Many people ask, what is more important, talent or dedication? Talent can give you a head start. Talent can open doors, but without dedication, talent alone is fragile. Talent without dedication is like a car without fuel. It looks powerful, but it cannot move forward.
Consider Elon Musk, who is widely recognized as a genius entrepreneur. Musk did not rely on his intelligence alone. He worked over 100 hours a week for years, faced repeated failures with SpaceX rockets, and nearly went bankrupt multiple times. Dedication, not just talent, fueled his journey to success. Dedication also teaches humility. It reminds you that no matter how smart you are, there will always be challenges that require persistence, learning, and growth. When you dedicate yourself fully, you realize that every failure is a lesson, every setback is an opportunity, and every obstacle is a chance to grow stronger. Dedication does not always mean grand gestures. Often it is the small, consistent actions that make the biggest difference. The student who studies 1 hour every day consistently will outperform the one who crams for 5 hours before exams. The athlete who trains daily, even in harsh weather, develops stamina and skill that a short burst of effort cannot achieve. Milkha Singh, the flying Sikh, faced unimaginable hardships as a child. Orphaned during the partition of India, living through hunger and fear, he could have easily given up. But he dedicated himself to running, to training every day, to improving even when his body was exhausted. That dedication made him a legend, not just in India, but in the world of athletics. Dedication often demands sacrifice. It requires you to give up temporary pleasures for long-term gains. It means choosing books over parties, practice over comfort, learning over distractions. Those who are unwilling to make these sacrifices often find themselves stuck, wondering why their dreams remain distant.
Consider J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. She faced rejection from multiple publishers, struggled as a single mother, and lived in poverty. Yet her dedication to her story never faltered. She wrote every day, believing in her vision, until eventually her work changed the lives of millions. Dedication builds resilience, the ability to face challenges, endure setbacks, and keep moving forward. Life will test you. Circumstances will challenge you. But when you are dedicated, failure becomes temporary, and perseverance becomes your habit. Think about Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before inventing the practical electric light bulb. If he had relied only on talent or luck, the world might still be in darkness. But his dedication illuminated the world, literally and figuratively. Dedication cannot exist without self-belief. You must believe that your effort will lead to growth, that your struggle will bear fruit, and that your dream is worth every ounce of energy you invest. Self-belief fuels your dedication, and dedication strengthens your self-belief, creating a powerful cycle that drives you forward. Consider an everyday person, a teacher, a doctor, or a student, someone who wakes up before sunrise, practices their craft, and works tirelessly to improve. Their dedication may not make global headlines, but it transforms lives, builds communities, and leaves a lasting legacy. Fear is one of the biggest enemies of dedication. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. These can paralyze even the most talented individuals. But dedication overcomes fear. The dedicated person acts despite fear, knowing that courage is born through consistent effort, not absence of fear.
Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison. Could he have given up? Certainly. But his dedication to justice, equality, and freedom made him endure unimaginable hardship, ultimately changing a nation and inspiring the world. Dedication is not a destination. It is a journey. It is a daily commitment to growth, learning, and improvement. It is waking up every morning with a purpose, facing challenges head-on, and refusing to let temporary failures define you. Every step, no matter how small, adds up. Every effort counts. Every day is an opportunity to reinforce your dedication and move closer to your dreams. Dedication is contagious. When others see your commitment, your focus, and your resilience, they are inspired. Your journey encourages people to believe in themselves, to work hard, and to strive for their goals. Consider Malala Yousafzai. Her dedication to education, despite facing life-threatening danger, inspired millions of girls around the world to pursue learning and empowerment. Dedication, when visible, becomes a beacon of hope. So today, I ask you, what are you dedicated to? Are you dedicating yourself to your dreams, your growth, your purpose? Dedication is not about luck. It is not about talent. It is about commitment, consistency, and courage. Start today. Work a little harder than yesterday. Focus a little more. Learn a little deeper. Your dedication, your persistence, and your faith in yourself will bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Remember, the world respects effort. The world rewards those who refuse to give up. Your dedication will speak louder than any word, louder than any talent, louder than any circumstance. Dedication is not easy, but it is priceless. It is the secret to turning dreams into reality, challenges into triumphs, and ordinary lives into extraordinary legacies. So go ahead, dedicate yourself fully, persist relentlessly, and embrace the journey with all your heart. The bridge between dreams and reality is built one dedicated step at a time.